This part just came in. See what's here. Norton. This is the Norton inner case. Yeah, it looks good. I just gotta clean it up. Pop the bearings out. Hope I can get that bearing out good. Might have to put it in the barbecue, heat it up a little bit, but yeah, if I can get that out, I'm laughing. I think I'll be doing that next video, put this Norton gearbox back together. Okay. Well, there's my Norton inner cover. There's a little bit of corrosion right in there, but I don't think that'll do anything. That won't hurt anything, it's on the inside. This bearing, this is what I gotta get out. I kind of been cleaning it up in here a little bit. Make sure it's got a clean surface area to come out of. And I'm just gonna try my press. I'm just gonna try my press initially. If it gets too tight, then I'm gonna put it in the barbecue there and warm the whole thing up, but I think it'll work all right. And then I'm gonna try to clean up all these surfaces. It's got a bit of corrosion on it, so maybe I'll lap it down a little bit with some lapping compound, take this pin out. Same with this side. Okay, let me try my press on that. Finally found it. The proper handle for this thing. Oh, I think that's the Pure Later guy dropping off the part I need. Oh, good, that's coming out like butter. Okay, now I gotta press the other one out of the old side. Oh, that just fell out. Impressive. I think I might have some of these. I might have some new ones of these, so I'm gonna look. Pretty sure I got new ones. Okay, put that there. Okay, try this again. Two parcels just came in, and my camera was facing the wrong way, but the first parcel was my pistons and rings for the Norton. I had to go 40 over. You just can't get first over pistons. I think everybody in the world's looking for first over. You can't get them. I saw one second over piston, a couple oddball third over, but fourth over. Everybody had fourth over pistons. I got lots of room to bore that out, so I'm going 4 over. You know, the bike would have ran like that. I could have put it together. It would have ran like that, but if I'm going this far to put all new valves and guides and gasket kit and everything in, may as well do the pistons and cylinders. Holy mother. This was packaged better than the rings, piston rings. It's got a bit of wear there on that corner for sure. Fuck. Damn, look at that. These two look fine, but this one's, I'm gonna try to file that out a little bit. That gear's worn right there. Could weld that and then file it back down again. I don't know if that'll hurt anything or not, that little bit of wear there. These ones are all right. It's a little rough. I'm gonna square it off the top and the sides. Yeah, that'll work. Check these ones. These ones are like new. They're good. Okay, so this is now garbage. This is a little vent here. It's where's my other one? I never noticed that in the other one. It sits like this. Yeah, there's no vent in this one. I wonder if that was an afterthought. Somebody put that in later. It looks just like an idle jet out of a carburetor. Somebody's threaded and put in there for venting. Huh. That's what that looks like. I don't think that's stock. Okay, there's the bearing. I might have some new ones, so let me just check there. I got a bunch of new bearings like this. I think they're the wheel bearings, but the wheel axle bearings. And they're the same outside diameter, but they're just slightly bigger inside diameter. So I'm going to clean this one all up. Look. Lube it up, wash it out. Give it a good wash and scrub, get all the surface rust out of there, get all the surfaces cleaned up. Yeah, that bearing's going to be all right. It's bone dry right now. Well, I should blow it out, but and it feels smooth. Just needs a little oil. But okay, I'm going to clean this all up. This is just a scrub pad. It's a little coarse, but it's just a scrub pad. It's not sandpaper. think this socket fits perfect to press that in. I just think I should have a spacer on there. Something shorter. Don't like it. I think the socket's too big. This is just going to be a no-win situation here. I just dropped the socket. How could it disappear? How could it? There it is. Okay. It's high on that one side. I'm gonna have to take this pin off, this cheap Harbor Freight press, and weld it on straight. It's probably out 3 degrees or 4 degrees. So you got a press that's crooked. Well, it wants to press the bearing in crooked. It's high on this side here. Oh, come on. There, I think that did it. Maybe a hair more. Just a hair more. press on that outer race though. That time it did it. I just rinsed that out again with brake cleaner. I'm going to put some assembly lube in there because it'll hang around for quite a while. I cleaned up that case there pretty good. I'm not going to do the whole gear case like that, just that part. I don't care if it stands out a little shinier than the other parts. It'll kind of contrast a little bit. Okay, so now my new push rod. There's that. There's all the nuts and bolts. Here's the rest of the transmission. Here's the rest of the gears. Okay. I've got other videos on rebuilding one of these Norton gearboxes. Pretty much same from like 1965 right straight through to 75. Pretty much all the same. And it's under my Norton Commando restoration videos. I got like 130 some videos on those. And there's a whole section there on putting this thing together. And actually underneath all of those videos, except for maybe the last couple, underneath all those videos, if you look in the description, there's a link to an index video that you can just pause the index video and it'll show you which video's got the transmissions, got the carburetor, got the bottom end, got the crankshaft, got the gear case side. Like there's all different parts to it. Because it's all kind of broken up in all those videos, like waiting for parts. So like today, I got all my parts in, I could put this together. You know, then my pistons just came in. So like, it's everything, I can only do a video with what I have. So I guess I'm gonna do another video putting this together. And, but you can go watch the other video. Because this time I'm just kind of doing it by memory. And I'll look at the diagram a little bit. I already put the sprocket shaft in and the spacer, and I got the screw locked in here. I got my new lock ring. So this part's all done. The bearings all greased in there, ready to go. I got the new roller bearing in for the counter shaft. There's the main shaft, counter shaft. So I think I'm ready for assembly. I just got to kind of work through it in my head. See if I can remember how it all goes. It can only go one way. I'll have to look at the diagram too. But I do have a better video probably on it, but it's been a few years. See, like this gear here is flush. It's completely flush, and then this side's got a little, maybe a 5 thou lip on it. Okay, so you gotta think even where to start. I know one thing. I put the shifter shaft in last. That's last. I get everything lined up in here. And this is the kicker shaft. Let's get some things here to help me hold this thing still. Okay, so I gotta think here now. First thing, I'm gonna start with the main shaft. Pull that baby off there. Here's my new gear. Yeah, we file that down a little bit. Just a little bit. No, just one. Okay, let's go. I was saying counter shaft, lay shaft. Okay. Main shaft and lay shaft. So let's put that one there. I can put this one on later. That goes there. I'm going to put a little bit of assembly lube on here. Okay, goes in this way. My hands are all covered up. Just like that. Let's see if we can get this over here. Not like that. Can you see that in there? I think so. Okay, so then I'll stick the lay shaft in. I might even put that first shifter fork in now. Both shifter forks are identical. It's just a matter of which way they go. The tit's obviously going to point up into the drum, and the long part towards the shaft there. It's in the drum, but not exactly where I want it. The whole thing's a Chinese frickin' puzzle. It'd sure be nice to have something like this to hold it all up. That might work. I'm just trying to get it lined up with the slot in there, but I need my light. And the shifter drum. Let's see if I can change gears here. There. Like that. And it lines up pretty close to the hole. Okay, now we're going to stick in the lay shaft. Put a little lube on here. Okay, after lots of head scratching and looking at the manual doesn't tell you how many gears are on each gear. You know, it's just a diagram like this, and you kind of look for the shoulders and which ones have the teeth, the dogs sticking out. And the straight gear is the first gear on the lay shaft in here, which is fourth gear. And it's just a straight cut gear. It has a little bit of a, that's the one that has like the 5 thou bevel on it. that goes towards the bearing. Okay, so then you have some of these gears with the bushing in them, and the dogs go to the dogs in there, obviously. Put a little bit of lube on this one. It's just kind of a puzzle. It can only go one way, but I had to try several times. So that goes like that. And so there's one shifter fork on the main shaft and one on the lathe shaft. The main shaft is the first one. Try to get it located in this in here. Popped out on me. Sometimes you can shift it. Nope, get it the other way. That way. Shift it into gear there. Oh, I want a piece of drywall here, that's why it's so right in your way there. Just trying to get it into that slot there. Right there, okay, stay there. And then the next one is going to go, that doesn't work, go this way. So this is pointing straight up, goes into the gear selector. That dog fits right in there. Now these should be lined up pretty close. Looks like you can see right straight through. I can probably put the shifter shaft in right now so it stays in there. I'm going to put a little oil on that. Just a little bit of assembly lube. Whoa, slippery. Put it down there like that. Assembly lube in there. If I can get this started. Feels like it's going. I hope. Just gonna snug that there. Okay, so that's that one. Here's first gear. Put a little lube on there. And by the diagram, I can't tell which way it goes, but I'll figure that out. If this goes on here, like that, it's got a shoulder on it. So if I put it this way, I don't think it's going to line up. Pretty sure the shoulder's got to go down for it to line up. Let's try it. It's a little bit high. If I switch it the other way, it's a little bit low. Fuck. I gotta figure it out. It's gotta say in here somewhere. 12. Actually, the diagram does look like it shows the shoulder going out this way. Sits flush up there. Maybe that's not down all the way, I don't know. I'm going to clean this kicker shaft up. It's still kind of dirty and gritty in there. You know what? There's not much more I can do with this part right now. I don't think my gasket kit. Oh yeah, there's the gaskets right there. Shit, I thought I had. Okay, but anyways, I gotta assemble this now too. Get my knife here. Wasn't sure if I had that gasket kit. Okay, I'm gonna goop this up though for sure. I'll be putting goop on this thing. Okay, let me just get this assembled here first. Okay, I had to screw around with this here screw quite a bit. This was that old cover all corroded, while those threads were all corroded in there, so I tried cleaning out the threads, lubing it. I had to clamp this in a vise, spin this nut inside in here 2 or 3 times, and I got it going pretty good right now. Now this I'm going to leave it loose until I get everything assembled, and then I have to align it up with the, where is it here? Yeah, right here with the cable hole. Has to be perfectly in line with that, so I'll do that at the end. Okay, so I got that in there. Got some shims here. I don't remember what the hell they're for. Even if they belong to this, I don't know. I don't know. That one looks important. I think. Oh, that's on the clutch side. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm ready for this or not. If this is ready to go together or not. But let's see. Oh, there. Okay, I think that goes like that. Oh, let me get the book out here. Yeah, this outer cover, I still want to take this apart and clean all the springs and washers up there. They're all pretty rusty, so I'm going to take that apart. But nice to get the inner cover bolted on here, if I can. Now, remember when I did the other one, I didn't put this in here, and I should have. I did get it in with difficulty the other way, but this is how that's got to go. Okay, so let me just think on this now. Yeah, this is going to go like this. Okay, got that all gooped up, ready to go. Got that little ball in there for the shifter. And which way are we going here? Like this. I even drilled those holes a little bit because I knew there was corrosion in them. Houston, I got a problem. The spring is supposed to catch on a pin here, and these are the little powels that are on the other side for the kickstart, and they look identical, like rounded off normal. But on my other one, it's like this. This pin is supposed to be sticking up here, and that's what catches the Kickstarter spring. So I got to take this apart, press that out, grind it out, press it out, put this one in. If this one doesn't fit, I'm going to make one, because that hole just seems a little big for this one. You know, I could probably weld something on there, but I don't know. I think I'm going to have to take that apart right now before the glue all sets up. Yep. That's what I got to do. I'm going to do it. Okay, got that apart. Yeah, that's where the shifter shaft goes. It's this one here, which I already took out of the old case. I pressed it out. That goes there. Where the F did you just go? Just had you in my hand. It's sitting right here in front of me somewhere. Oh, there it is there. Okay. So I got to get that into there. I'm going to grind this off. I may have to weld this one, because once you grind it off, there's not much left. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grind that one off, get the new one in there. Battery's getting dead. Okay, I got her pressed out there. You can see the difference. This one was meant to be like that. Didn't have the stopper in there. Must have been off an older case, this one. So there's the dog is still in there. I'm going to press this back in. I think I'll just bevel this a little bit so it'll go into there. And then I'm going to have to tack weld it. Okay. That should be really good. Let's go with this. Kick shaft bushing. What the hell? Get in there. Okay. Okay, I got to get that in a little bit farther, I think. Yeah, that's all the way down. And that's all the way in. Whoop, no, can't see shit, can you? Okay, I got this all the way down. I got that all the way in there. I could probably peen that over a little more, but which maybe I will, and then I'll try to put a little weld in there, and that should do it. Okay, I got that peened over there pretty good. I don't think that's going anywhere. I better put a weld in here though, because this is the kickstart. Well, actually, the kickstart force is on the gear. This is just to stop the ratchet. There's not much force on that. Yeah, I better put a little tack on there. Okay, we got that welded on there, ground it down a little bit. That's not going anywhere. Okay, let's put her back together all over again. Let me start on that. Okay, got her all back together. Got the nut on here too. And got the powel in here. Started to put it together without that powel in there. I'd take it apart again. Okay, there's the part for the spring. I'm going to put this piece in right here. And then I'll put the spring on. Don't forget to put the ball in there first. That goes in there. The little push rod ball, I dropped it, it hit here, so I've been cleaning up my bench. I thought it hit my knee, went on the floor. I just got my knee pads on. I thought I heard something over here. Started walking, I was all ready to get my knee pads on, put some gloves on, start crawling around on this floor. I moved everywhere, and I was walking back here. There it is, sitting right there. Thank God. Woo. Okay, so I'm ready to put that back in there. This is familiar. I think, maybe that's for the shifter. I can't remember now. I recognize that from before, but I gotta look into it. Okay. More problems. This is the old case. This is where the throw out threads in. This has been machined down. This boss has been machined down below that threading. Look at this one. This one is above the threading. This has got to go down 1/4 inch. I got to machine this down. This is a totally different cover. This has got to be off an old style. See how the webbing is cut down 1/4 inch, and here it's flush. I got to take this off one more time. I got to machine that down, because right now I can't hook that spring into the shaft. It's got to go down a little farther, and then the hook in the spring barely catches that. It's got to go down. Take it apart one more time. Oh my God. Never know what you're getting when you buy it on eBay. You never know. Somebody that works in these every day would have recognized probably that's off an older style. Like, how would I know? I had no idea. Okay, the guy said Norton Commando on it, but that's it. One more time. Okay, I got to take that to Peter's Machine Shop or somebody and get it machined down like that. This is the old broken one, and there it is there. I'm going to machine that down, and I hope that's the last thing I need to change on this thing. Because that's good there. This looks like the same height. That's got to be it. So that project's not going to get done next week, but I can drop these pistons off too and get them machined. And my starter motor is supposed to be here on Monday for this thing. I ordered an all balls one. Lots of effing money, but I'm not screwing around. I want a good starting bike. And when I get to that one, I may do the same thing with that one. I've had nothing but problems with that starter motor, clicking and going and working. Some days it works beautiful, touch it, and other days it doesn't. I don't know, maybe the brushes are worn out in that one too. And I'm going to be starting on this one pretty soon. Okay, that's it for this video today. That's all I can do today. I wanted to get this all bolted up together, sealed, put it in a bag, done. Nope, not going to be today. And today's Friday, so I'm not likely going to get that machined out till Monday or Tuesday. Okay, thanks for watching.